श्री गौर प्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी नामिने कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं खलुषायुतशक्तसुदीननरं सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधवदेवपदं वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 8th chapter. Kunti is offering prayers to Supreme Lord Shri Krishna in great reverential mood, and she requested Krishna not to leave the Pandavas alone and deprive them of his association. But later, I think the last we heard, maybe day before yesterday, she, in her prayer, she told that, my dear Lord, if you think that you have to leave, it is up to you. Means whether you may want to leave or you may want to stay with us is totally up to you. But my only prayers at your feet is that please make me free from my attachments, from both the Pandavas as well as to the Vrishnis or to the Yadavas. So she is telling, because in the previous verse only she told that if you leave, then the Pandavas have no power. Even though they have power, it's like lifeless body. All the sense organs are there, but life is not there. In a similar manner, even though everything is there, but you are not there, it's like nothing. So you please stay. But then in the next verse she says that please free me from the attachment, because Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary, see, I cannot take the side of anyone. Because of my attachment for the Pandavas, I am thinking for the welfare of the Pandavas. But if you stay here, the Yadavas will be at pain. They will have some troubles. If you stay here, who will take care of that? So this is due to my attachment that I am asking, attachment to the Pandavas, that I am asking you to stay here. But now I leave it to you whether you want to stay with us or go to the Yadavas. It's up to you. So this is where we stopped, and then we have two verses remaining that we will try to complete today. Tvai me ananya vishaya matir madhupate asakrit rati mudvaha tadadha गंगे गंगे बौघ मुधनवती ही। हे माधव, गंगा जेमन कोनो विघ्न के विघ्न बोलिया गणना ना करिया निज स्रोत के सागर अभिमुखे प्रेरण करे, तद्रूप आमार अव्यभिचारिणी साध्वीमती व्यवधान मुक्त हइया तोमार प्रति निरविच्छन्न Sakhat Priti Labh Koruk. My dear Madhava, this is my prayer unto you. Just like Ganga, river Ganga is flowing seamlessly. Nobody can stop her from joining the ocean. Whatever barriers you want to put, she is crossing all those barriers, and then ultimately she is changing the course of her direction, whatever it is, but ultimately she is seeking to go towards the ocean. In a similar manner, may my mind be freed from all the hindrances and obstacles. Those hindrances and obstacles are nothing but our material contaminations or material attachments. Those are the hindrances. So, just like the river Ganga searches for the shelter of an ocean, in a similar manner, may my mind be one-pointedly dedicated to your lotus feet, and may it cross all kinds of barriers to attain your lotus feet. So she is praying in this manner. Means in the previous verse she told that free me from all attachments. Now she is telling that may my mind be constantly attached to your lotus feet, because staying in the near vicinity of sadhu or of the Supreme Lord may not necessarily be the actual staying. The true remembrance of their glories will make the person feel their presence constantly. Even though Guru Vaishnavas, they are present among us, but we are in our own world, material world, or our own mental world, we are thinking about something else. Even though we are staying in the middle of the Vaishnavas, yet we are very, very far away from them. But physically we may be away from a sadhu, but we are constantly thinking about their activities, their pastimes, their instructions, their various activities, then we will be in close vicinity to them. Therefore, mere physical proximity is not what is required. What is more essential is to be able to think about them, remember them constantly. That is staying close to them. That is why our Guru Maharaj used to say that if we are staying next to a sadhu, sadhu is thinking how to worship Supreme Lord, how to please Radha Krishna. That is his objective always. I am staying near a sadhu, and then I am thinking how I can become rich, how I can become famous, how I can attain popularity. In this manner I am thinking, then my objective is completely different from that of the sadhus. What sadhu has come to give, that we are depriving ourselves from it. So that is not actual association. That's why Guru Maharaj used to say, even if we are staying millions of miles away from a sadhu, yet we can remain very close to him simply by remembering his activities and by trying to stay with the same motive or objective as a sadhu has got. Then that association will be correct association. Otherwise it's only a physical association. Guru Maharaj used to give the example of bed bugs. They are there in the very close vicinity, and lice is also there in the best part of a sadhu, that is the hair. But they are only exploiting the sadhu. In a similar manner, if I am staying close to a sadhu and thinking, oh, if I have a photograph with Guru Maharaj, I will become very famous. If I make everyone know that I am servant of Gurudev, my glory will be spread all around. Therefore, I will serve this person in order to increase my glory. Then it is a total loss. We have completely missed the target. So that should not be the objective. So here she is telling that just like none of the hindrances are counted by Ganga to reach ocean, in a similar manner may my mind be one-pointedly attached to your lotus feet. Shri Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary, Jadi bolen, ta hoile ki brahmagyane spriha kurite cho. So you are asking for detachment. So what do you want? Brahmagyan. knowledge of the Brahman, because those who have knowledge of the Brahman, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma, na shochati na kankshati, he has no attachment, there is no lamentation, there is no fear, and there is no desire, free from everything. That is a platform of Brahman. So, you are asking for detachment. So, do you want Brahma Jnana, the knowledge of the Brahman? Is that what you want? वृष्णिगणेर सहित स्नेहछेद हইলে আমারও স্নেহছেদ হইবে, because if you want to sever your relationship with the Vrishnis or the Yadavas, I am also Yadava, therefore you want to cut off relationship with me also, that's also finished. তাহার উত্তরে বলতেছেন না, no no no, that is not my prayer. আমার তোমাতেই একনিষ্ঠা মতি, তোমাতে अनविच्छिन्न भावे प्रीति वहन होक. May I have unrestrained or incessant attachment to your feet only. I am not praying for Brahma Jnana, because you are asking detachment, become one with Brahman, be detached from everything, and you are also asking that you want to sever your relationship with Yadavas. No, that is not my prayer. My prayer is that may my attachment be towards your lotus feet always, without any hindrance. किंतु अनन्य विषय तुम्हार भक्तगण তোমা হইতে অভিন্নই, তাহাদের প্রতি প্রীতি বিনা তোমাতেও প্রীতি সিদ্ধ হইবে না, তুমিও তাহাতে প্রসন্ন হইবে না, ইহা আমি জানি। অতএব তোমা হইতে এবং তোমার ভক্তগণ হইতে অন্যত্র মমত্ব শূন্য মতি। So what I am not asking for, what I am asking for, or what I don't want is like this. She is explaining that your devotees are one-pointedly submitted to you. They have no desire or motivation other than to please you. Therefore, your devotees are non-different from you. Your devotees are non-different from you because they have no desires other than to serve you. Without affection, without love, and without the service of the devotees, nobody will have attachment to you also. If one wants attachment to the Supreme Lord, that person should have attachment to the devotees. Means that person should have come in contact with the devotees. Without serving the devotees, nobody can serve the Supreme Lord. So Kunti Devi is telling that I know this very well, that your devotees are very dear to you, they are non-different from you, and in order to attain you, one need to attain the company of the devotees first. I know this very well. And only if one gets the company of the devotees, he will be pleased. This also I know. Therefore, I want to have attachment to you and to your devotees, and to others, I don't want to have a feeling of mine. I want to feel Guru, Vaishnavas and Bhagavan to be mine, not others. This is my house, this is my husband, this is my wife, this is my child. I don't want to have this, mamatva, my, attachment to any of the things other than you and your devotees. Because without your devotees, I cannot attain you, I know. Therefore, I want to have attachment to your devotees, but not to anything other than that. তাহাও তোমার ভক্ত পাণ্ডব ও যাদবগণে যে স্নেহের ছেদ প্রার্থনা করিতেছি, তাহা তোমার অবতারের পূর্ব হইতেই দেহ সম্বন্ধের দ্বারা যে ব্যবহারময় স্নেহ প্রদত্ত হইয়াছে, তাহারই ছেদ, কিন্তু তোমার প্রিয়ত্ব নিবন্ধন স্নেহের নহে। So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is harmonizing, because the Yadavas, they are directly related to Krishna. Pandavas, they are the devotees of Krishna. Now she is telling that may attachment to the Pandavas and Yadavas be gone, which means may my attachment to the devotees be gone, isn't it? In one sense it means that may my attachment to the devotees be gone. But Kunti Devi is like, no, I know very well that without attachment to devotees, I will not have attachment to you. But what I am asking is, even before you took birth, I have attachment to the Yadavas as daily family member attachment. And to the Pandavas like Bhima and Yudhishthir, they are senior to Krishna. Before Krishna took birth, Bhima took birth. Before that, Yudhishthir also took birth before that. So to the Pandavas also, before your birth, I have attachment to them. So that attachment, I don't want to deprive myself from the attachment that they are the devotees. But I want to not have attachment with them thinking that they are mine. Clear? She is very, particularly praying that, even in our material relationships, husband, wife, or son, mother, father, etc., they are all devotees. Now, I want to have relationship with my husband or with my wife or with my child as a devotee, not as he is mine. No, not as that. He is Lord's, therefore I want his or her company. This kind of knowledge is essential. Otherwise, this will become a trap. We think that my husband is a devotee, my wife is a devotee, therefore associating with husband and wife is also devotion, attachment to them. I can pray to the Supreme Lord, may I have attachment with this wife or with this husband. We can pray because they are devotees. But she is very expertly and wisely telling that I want attachment with the devotees, but not in a relationship, material relationship. I want to be free from the material relationship and think that they are your devotees, thus I need to serve them or I need to associate with them. So Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, one time, one person comes, a newly married person. He comes to Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj and he prays to him that Maharaj, I got married recently, I want to seek your blessings. Then Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj says, you every day cook nicely, offer to the Lord and feed your wife. He tells you cook nice food items, offer to the Lord and feed to your wife. Don't become an enjoyer. You have become husband means you want to enjoy. Don't become an enjoyer. She is a devotee of Krishna, you are a devotee of Krishna. Serve the devotee. So don't try to become an enjoyer of a house. That I am the caretaker of the house, I am the proprietor of this house, and she belongs to me, my child belongs to me, therefore I am to be served. No, don't become master. Don't become the proprietor. You along with your wife should become servant of Krishna. All of us are servants of Krishna. Therefore, if our relationship is in that manner, then that is true actual relationship. But otherwise, it's going to be different. Towards my husband or towards my wife, I have special attachment, and towards other devotees, I will not have that kind of attachment. It is not correct. So, Kunti Devi is telling that I don't want to sever my relationship with the devotees as such, but I want to detach from the material attachments I have towards the Yadavas or towards the Pandavas. This is my prayer. Sutrang bandhana hetu sei sneho pasharupe ami boliachi ei bhav. Means, I am telling that to be a noose around my neck or my shackle because that attachment is on a material platform. My son, not as your devotee. It's only just the way I think. When I think that, he is my son, that has one implication. When I think that, he is a devotee of Krishna or she is a devotee of Krishna, that has another implication. Therefore, the thing is that how we are perceiving that object, that is more important. So here she is telling that my attachment to the material thing is becoming a pasha, it should not become a shackle, should not become a binder. Hare Krishna, একটু 10 মিনিট সময় দিন। বসবেন নাকি, নাহলে একটু ঘুরে আসবেন? ঠিক আছে। অতএব গঙ্গা যেমন অখিল নদী সমূহের আশ্রয় সাগরের দিকে নিজের স্রোত প্রবাহিত করে, সেইরূপ আমার মতিও সকল ভক্তগণের আশ্রয়নীয় তোমাতে নিরবিচ্ছিন্ন প্রীতি লাভ করুক। Therefore, just like all the rivers and small rivulets, all of them take shelter of a mighty ocean. All of them they head towards, and whatever obstacles or hindrances come, Ganga crosses all those barriers and tries to ultimately reach the ocean, her shelter. In a similar manner, you are the shelter of all the devotees, and therefore may my mind be incessantly thinking about your lotus feet without any hindrances. This is my prayer. আর গঙ্গা যেমন কোনো প্রতিবন্ধক বাধা বিঘ্ন গণ্য করে না, she will not care for any of the hindrances. Oh, I have hindrance, okay, let me stop here, let me break here because there is a lot of hindrance, let me stop here. Ganga is not thinking like that. She wants to attain her objective in whatever way possible. If this road is blocked, I will take another road, but my objective is to attain the ocean at any cost. So she will not count any of the hindrances that are coming on the way. She will see everything as insignificant. In a similar manner, amar matiu vigna shakal ke ganana na karuk. May my mind also does not count upon any of these so-called hindrances in this material world. Means, may I not get my mind not get deviated from my objective of attaining your lotus feet. Srila Prabhupada's final instructions that in this material world, somehow pull on your life. This is a temporary world. Your life here is 1 or 2 days. Somehow make your living in this material world. In this material world, troubles keep constantly coming. In this material world, it is the nature of that. But our objective is not to solve those problems. But while living, we should think that what is that I am going to attain after this problem is solved. If I am solving this problem, if I am settling this situation, what is it that I am ultimately attaining? And what is my objective? Is my objective to solve all my temporary problems, or is my objective to attain something else? While living, you should try to contemplate on this. A human, his objective is not simply to solve the temporary problems that keep coming in the process. Like Ganga ji, she is not counting on any of the hindrances that are coming on the path. Her objective is singular, that is to reach the ocean. In a similar manner, don't try to solve these problems. Don't wait until this problem is finished. Ganga ji is finding another route. In a similar manner, you find the routes to come out of these hindrances to perform Hari Bhajan or to think constantly about the Supreme Lord. These should not be the blockades in Hari Bhajan. This is what Kunti Devi is praying. Shri Krishna Sakha Vrishnyasha Bhava Anidhrug Rajanyavansha Dahanana Apavarga Virya Govinda Gobji Godvija Suratahara Yogeshwarakhila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. He Krishna, Arjuna Sakha, Yadava Sreshtha, Tumi Prithvi Drohi Nripati Kula Vinashanakari. So she is concluding her prayer. She is telling, Hey Krishna, my dear Krishna, Arjuna Sakha, friend of Arjuna, Yadava Sreshtha, best among the Yadavas, Prithvi Drohi Nripati Kula Vinashakari, and you are the destroyer of all those persons who are sinners on this earth, those who are Prithvi Drohi, those who have deceived, cheated the Mother Earth. How is that? By performing sinful activities, by not properly following to the injunctions Like, the Mother Earth, we have been given a place to live. Like when we are hiring a room, the owner gives a list of do's and don'ts, isn't it? He is telling that you should not, use nails, you should not change the paint, you should not give rent to anyone else, you should not give a portion of any of this house to rent to anyone, on rent to anyone, or you should not do this, you should not do that, isn't it? There are a set of rules and you can do these things. Similarly, when Mother Earth has been, we have been given a place to live in Mother Earth, there are a list of do's and don'ts that the Lord has given. Do this, don't do this, don't do this. But we are simply not following all those things, then we are drohi, we are cheaters. Then the owner has every right to punish us, isn't it? He has every right to punish us and put us behind the bars or, some penalty. In a similar manner, here, all those kings who have, tortured Prithvi, Mother Earth, you have destroyed all of them. Tumi Akshaya Prabhavi Vaikuntha Goloka Adhipati. And you are the master of Goloka, which is rich with, it is highly influential, which is highly prosperous. Of that Golok Dham, you are the master. Go Brahmano o Devata Ganer Dukha Dura Karibar Janno Tomar Avatar. And your appearance in this material world is to drive away the miseries of the cows, the Brahmanas, and the gods, and the godly people. Your appearance is to drive away the miseries of the cows, Brahmanas, and all the godly people. He Gyanesho, He Vishwaguru, He Ishwar, Tomai Pranam Kari. He is telling, He Gyanesho, who is the master of all knowledges, king of all knowledge. Vishwaguru, you are the master of the entire universe. He Ishwar, supreme controller, I offer my obeisances to you. In this manner, Kunti Devi has offered her prayers. We have still some time left. Therefore, I will just read next 1 or 2 verses to just know what has happened after that, because he was setting to leave and Kunti Devi is offering the prayers. Now, after that, what happened? We will read in just 1 or 2 verses and then we will conclude. Sri Suta Uvacha Prithayetham Kalapadaihi परिपूर्णाखिलोदयः मंदम जहास वैकुंठो मोहयन निव मायया. सूत कहिलेन कुंती एरूप मधुर पदावली युक्त वाक्य समूह द्वारा भगवान के निखिल महिमा विषये विशेष भावे स्तव करिले अप्राकृत वैकुंठेश श्रीकृष्ण माया द्वारा मोहित कराइया जेनो ईशत हास्य करिलेन. So, Suta Goswami is telling to Saunakadi rishis that Kunti, in this manner, very sweetly and reverentially, with submission, mood of submission, she has offered her beautifully composed prayers to Nikhila Mahima, to Aprakrita Vaikuntesha Sri Krishna, the master of the Vaikuntha universe, Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, in a nicely decorated manner, means nicely arranged verses. She has sung the glories, all the glories of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. After listening to which, Supreme Lord simply smiled, as if he is trying to charm her with his smile. So, like, there are certain smiles that that charm few people. So that also indicates how the person is pleased with the prayers. So Supreme Lord is pleased with those prayers, and also he is trying to charm all those present with his smile. Tam Rad, I am not going through the purport of Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur. Tvam Tam Radham Mityamap Mantriya प्रविश्य गजसाह्वयं स्त्रियश्च स्वपुरं यास्यन् प्रेम्णा राज्ञा निवारितः। কৃষ্ণ তথাস্তু বলিয়া অঙ্গীকার করিয়া রথস্থান হইতে নামিয়া হস্তিনাপুরে প্রবেশ করলেন। So, okay, may your desire be fulfilled. In this manner, he blessed Kunti Devi, and then he has come down the chariot. পরে কুন্তি ও সুভদ্রাদি অন্যান্য স্ত্রীগণের অনুজ্ঞা গ্রহণ করিয়া নিজ রাজ্য দ্বারকাপুরীতে গমনোদ্যত হইলে, and after trying to please everyone, exchanging sweet words with everyone, he again took permission from Kunti Devi and Subhadra that okay, now please allow me to leave. So he was, he met all the devotees who are there, all the the Hastinapura persons. They had come to bid farewell or to pray to Supreme Lord not to go. So he met all of them, and then he finally took permission from Kunti Devi and also from Subhadra Devi, and then he is now again ready to go towards Dwaraka. At that time, Raja Yudhishthir এই স্থানেই আর কিছু কাল বাস করো বলিয়া প্রেম ভরে প্রার্থনা করিয়া তাহাকে নিবারণ করিলেন। Now it is Yudhishthir who is telling that please stay for some more time. Now he took permission from these Kunti and others, but now Yudhishthir came and told please stay for some more days. So when he has said like that, then Krishna has stopped his plans to leave for Dwarka and then stayed there. So what happened after that we are not going to read. I will stop here because there are some instructions he gives to Yudhishthir. So because wherever sadhus we say Guru Maharaj please stay here for some more days, means please speak for few more days. It's not that we'll have enjoyment, we'll have fun. No, it means that you stay here, you give more instructions, you give us an opportunity to serve you more. So Krishna is staying, so Krishna will give instructions to Yudhishthir Maharaj. So that is the conclusion of Kunti Devi's prayers. So tomorrow is disappearance day of Madhvacharya. So we will read about his glories tomorrow. Day after tomorrow is appearance of Ramanujacharya. So we will read the glories of Ramanujacharya day after tomorrow. So from 12th, isn't it? Tomorrow 10, isn't it? 10, 11 I believe. From 12th onwards, we will start a new topic. So if everyone is on the same agreement, then I want to go through the conversation between Narada and Vyasadeva. Vedavyasa Muni Narada, it comes in the same canto. So it's one or two chapters where Vedavyasa Muni is compiling so many scriptures, but he is not happy. Then he prays for Narada Goswami. Narada Goswami comes and chastises him, and then he tells what he should do in order to get peace. So this we will, if everyone is as an agreement, then I will go through that starting from 12th. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatatvatmak Shri Gaur Hari ki jai. Paramaraditam Patita Pavana Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Shri Guru Maharaj ki jai. Nitya Leela Pravishtham Vishnu Patmanta Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Daita Madhav Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Jagat Guru Shla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Shri Rupanuga Guru Varga ki jai. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Sarva Vigna Vinashanakari Bhakta Vatsala Bhagavan Shri Singhadev ki jai. Bhakta Pravara Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Jai Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran ki jai. Shri Krishna Dvaipayana Vedavyasa Mahamuni ki jai. Srimati Kunti Devi ki jai. Shri Kunti Stav ki jai. जय श्रीमद् भागवत श्रवणकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।